The Ford government is giving you a glimpse into what the new Ontario Place will look like once its redevelopment is complete, promising plenty of parkland and trails, but standing next to it all, a new multi-story parking garage attracting new criticism about the controversial plans. Joining us now live on BT is the Minister of Tourism and Culture, Stan Cho. Minister, a pleasure to welcome you to our studios.
Thank you so much for having me, Caryn.
I want to start with the parking garage because this was one of the new elements that was unveiled yesterday. The Premier says it's going to cost $400 million taxpayer dollars, but he says it's going to bring in $60 million in yearly revenue. How did your government arrive at that revenue projection?
Well, we're really excited for the new Ontario Place, and we know that this is going to be a transformational project, and how we arrived at the number of spaces is the fact that with the new Ontario Place, we expect 6 million visitors a year. There's a lot already going on the north side of Lakeshore, whether it's TFC, Toronto Marlies, you've got Tempo coming next year, the Scepter's there already, you've got Molson Indy, tons of events. That parking is going to be absolutely necessary. While we have increased GO service and the Ontario line going there, we know that people visiting here to this world-class attraction, it's going to be a tourism destination, are coming here from not just all over the province, whether it's from Kapuskasing or from North Bay or Leamington. They're going to be coming here from all over the world. We need that parking to accommodate these visitors. 6 million visitors, 365 days a year. Do the math, that's thousands of spots a day.
That would require, though, that parking garage to generate somewhere, upwards of $164,000 every day of the year. Realistically, you think that's possible?
Oh, absolutely. 6 million visitors a year is not a small number. And when you look at the plans for Ontario Place, and you were showing some of the renderings there, you've got 50 acres of public space. And when you look at the renderings, you've actually got ability to walk around the entire circumference of Ontario Place. There are 3 beaches, public access, all free. You have bike trails, walking trails, access to kayaks. Of course, you have the new Live Nation venue, which is bigger, fully accessible, which will bring world-class music talent. There's a lot going on. A marina I didn't even mention. We need the parking to accommodate these visitors because they're going to be in the millions and it's going to be world-class.
I'm not arguing that point, though. I just want you on record here. You think it's possible for this parking garage to generate $164,000 365 days of the year. And the reason why I'm asking is because I think taxpayers want to know that their money is being put to good use.
Absolutely. Look, I was just on a news set yesterday, and the clip before me, before I went on, was saying that she couldn't find parking going to Woodbine Beach, and that was just a nice summer day for one beach. Now, imagine when you have world-class entertainment. What if there's a Tempo game going on, and across the street on the south side, there's a concert going on, and at the same time, the beach is packed because it's a beautiful day, the marinas are full, people are enjoying the beach and the water parks. There's a 1-acre splash pad. I'm going to bring my daughter for sure. People are going to bring their kids and enjoy. This is going to be a hub, and it's going to be packed, and we need parking to accommodate for that. 6 million visitors a year. It's exciting. We're transforming the entire landscape of the waterfront. People need to park their cars.
Why put it on prime Toronto waterfront land, though? Like, already driving down the lakeshore is a nightmare. Traffic is an issue through that stretch. This is only going to create more congestion. What is the value of putting that parking garage on that prime spot? A
couple factors into that. First of all, there's water there, so it's very difficult to go underground for just the physical geography of the place. You're also looking at, we didn't want to obstruct any of the beautiful views around Ontario Place. The renderings will show there's a lot of public space there. There's more green space than anywhere else in downtown.
You don't think this parking garage is going to obstruct views?
Parking is right south of the Hotel X, 5 stories with basically a 2 to 3 story berm on top. And the goal is to make this beautiful, right? And the renderings aren't complete yet. Maybe some public art. We're not sure. It's not at that point. It's going to go up for procurement by the end of the month. But the point is, this was the spot that we can accommodate those thousands of spots that we need without obstructing the views on the southern side and interfering with the liveliness and the busy nature on the north side. You've got 3 professional sports franchises there already, or I don't know if the Marlies are considered professional, but you've got 4 sports teams there as of next year, plus things like the exhibition, Molson Indy. There's a lot going on down there. We had to find parking. This was the most suitable spot.
How would you respond to the ongoing criticism that the government is giving away public lands to mostly private facilities in this redevelopment project?
Well, I would encourage people to go online. The renderings are readily available. And if you actually look at the breakdown of space between, let's say, private venues like Live Nation and the Marina, and contrast that with the public space, there's actually more public space. I mean, when you're looking at 50 acres of public space, by the way, that'll all be free access for people. Well, that's 39% bigger than Trinity Bellwoods Park. It's absolutely a massive injection of free space for the public to use. Think about interactive fountains. I mentioned that splash pad earlier. It's an acre. That's substantial. You've got a beautiful public beach on the west side of Ontario Place. You're going to see the most gorgeous sunsets. On the east side, you already have Trillium Park. You have a 3,400 square foot Indigenous pavilion, which is going to have community events. And you have a urban park on the north side, which looks across to another sandy beach where you can take kayaks into the water. It's going to be for families. It's going to be for people of all socioeconomic backgrounds. It's going to be a showstopper, and people are going to remember when this thing was finally built.
Okay, Minister Stan Cho, I have to leave it there. I'm out of time. Thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks
Appreciate
so much
it.
for having me, Caryn.